Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
Dollar, dollar.
And now, another edition of Wrestling with Attitude from Charlotte, North Carolina, the best wrestling podcast out there today. With your host, the intellectual savior of the masses, The Summit.
If we have any 6'5" women that are interested, Steven's single lady. D-Generation Sex. Bo Generation.
And the mouth of the Carolinas, Little Steven.
Don't be talking to the 18-day champion like that. Bo, conversationalist person.
Bo
Hey.
Horrible. The former 6-month champ, the melting pot, JP.
Just go back and do that, RVD. Go back to Philadelphia. I'm sure there's a bingo hall. You could sweep the floors, give the old ladies another marker.
Little Steve.
And the face of the company, Mike.
J-Bo-L.
Michael.
You can listen to us on Stitcher, iTunes, and Spreaker.
Don't forget to like us on Facebook and tweet us at WWA Show. Wrestling with Attitude. I wish you would step back from that edge.
Welcome to Wrestling with Attitude. And if that sweeper didn't scare you, then something's wrong. I mean, you're trying to scare people over the ledge. What's up with that?
I don't know, but that Psycho Sid music is actually more comforting.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh my God, what is that?
Is that Echo? Wait a minute.
What was that?
Is that a recording?
Is that
That might be a recording.
Is he real?
Recording.
Is he real?
Is that a recording? Really?
Little Stevie.
Oh, sorry. Man, you're still saying it. All right, so anyway, welcome to Wrestling Attitude. Of course, I still can't call you whatever you called yourself on this.
No, you called
program.
it.
Oh, Mouth of the Carolinas?
You started it.
Yeah, I did. Damn me. And to my left, Mouth of the Carolinas, little Steven. And to the right of me is, he's back for a one-day contract.
I'm back.
The melting pot himself. Oh,
But if
Lord.
I could be serious for a moment.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it before you said it. Knew you was going
One
there.
step ahead, son. There's a little. You know what? If I will say this, if you're a wrestling fan, there's a lot to talk about now.
Oh,
A
yeah.
lot of stuff. I mean, outside of just WWE and WWE.
If I can be serious for a minute, without being interrupted.
Oh, sorry. You was interrupted. Go ahead, Derek.
No, I'm just saying,
Essentially.
like, there's actually a lot, going on. What people have said in the last week or so, what certain companies are still doing to themselves, and just the influx of what's going on coming up, within WWE itself. Again, you know what? Real quick, I believe we're in a transition period.
Oh, we've been in it. I've been telling you last year we was in transition
No, but I'm
period.
saying it's really kind of come full circle here at the start of this year. We started to see it last year, but last year we still had a lot of the same players, still hanging around, kind of being at the top. This year, right now, kind of starting going to WrestleMania, I believe is where we're really going to see that influx of that transition.
If you look at the past 7 months, it's been Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose, Bray Wyatt, Roman Reigns, these the main eventers. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, Dolph Ziggler's not been on the main event yet, but I mean he did have Survivor Series, but still, my point is those are the guys that are the main eventing the last match.
Yeah.
Lately, so yeah, I agree with you, dude. I mean it's definitely a flux of new talent, and I think this next year, like you were saying, is going to be a lot more because you got NXT guys that will be up soon. Neville will be up soon probably. Zayn will probably be another year maybe there. We'll see.
Yeah.
But it'll be great. So anyway, Steve, you got anything to add?
Well, I mean, I really do believe that hopefully this is the last year you're going to see Cena. And I don't mean that in a bad way. It's just you want to start seeing more of this younger talent.
Well,
you do.
You don't need to have Cena and Orton in the title pictures.
Yeah.
Okay, everything else, sure. They want main event WrestleMania. second to last match of WrestleMania.
Yeah, but not the main.
Not the main event.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Well, let's get into Sound Off. We got yes, where your voice can be heard.
WWA Sound Off, where your voice can be heard.
It's like an echo.
Was that anger inside is real? Was that for you, JP? Because I feel like we made that just for you.
Yeah. Oh, it's there every day with me, okay?
That's true. This week's Sound Off segment, they had a brand new top 10 countdown WWE, and it's called Top 10 Crybabies in Wrestling of All Time.
Ooh.
And man, there's not an easy way to search for crybabies in wrestling.
Nope.
You really got to remember these guys. I know JP's got something to say about this. Let's go over. Do you have your own list? Or do you want me to go over the WWE list first?
Go over the WWE list first.
Let it fuel the
then
fire,
I'll do
huh?
yeah.
I didn't know we needed our own lists.
No, we don't.
Yeah.
We don't. Hey,
Oh.
he makes a rare appearance.
You
He gets to
brought
make his
something
own
to the
list.
class. Well, I hope you brought enough for everyone, JP.
Always.
We
I
do.
leave everyone satisfied.
All right, Rickard. We do have.
Preservation instead of stratisfaction.
Oh, Lord.
Oh my God.
There we go. New word. If you go to our website, WrestlingAttitude.com, we do have a poll up there today that's still going on. Who's your biggest crybaby in wrestling history? Right now, we have one vote for Kurt Angle. We got Stephanie McMahon, Chris Jericho, Raven, Christian, Mark Miro, Bret Hart, Miz, Michael Cole, Bo Dallas, John Cena, Ric Flair, Bautista, CM Punk. I put the biggest. That's the guys I put up there.
Okay.
I did put CM Punk, yes.
Okay.
He's on my list now. But, you know, like we were talking about, WWE Countdown had the crybabies. The top 10, number 10, everybody should have figured, Christian, number 10.
As number 10, I would have figured a lot lower.
Yeah. I have a problem when we get lower.
I mean,
but
come on,
we'll talk about it.
you whine
No,
in the middle of the ring.
Dude, I know, trust me. Mark Miro was number 9.
Enough said.
Look, I don't know if he should be in top 10.
Nah.
This is
No.
a joke.
Yeah.
No offense. The only reason he's in top 10 is because of Sable.
Oh, yeah.
And he wasn't. I
That's the
wouldn't
only
have
reason
top
that
10.
guy's name is even
Were they
mentioned.
actually married, Sable
Yes.
and Mark Miro?
Yes.
Okay, so they were. That wasn't a work. That was actually.
No,
that
they
was
were
real.
married. Dude, that's why you think most of these storylines were real. They were real.
And then the beast incarnate got a hold of it. It was over.
Oh, he ain't real no more.
Here comes the pain.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I'm sorry, I took your line. James.
That's a lot of pain right there.
Yeah.
Good Lord. Where's the rack attack at? When you need it? Anyway, did I just
He
say
was
it
the
again?
one.
You love that rack
he,
attack.
He was the one in being Mr. 2.
Yeah. He was the one in between the two.
I like your style, sir.
I liked how you did that. That was good. Number 8, the original crybaby himself, Bret Hart.
Yeah.
Bret Hart's got to be top 10,
Yep.
dude.
All right, so I didn't understand
What?
this, and this is maybe just because I wasn't watching wrestling at
Why?
this time. Why? So Bret Hart that was when like the anti-hero was the hero.
No.
Right?
I don't
No.
release a candidate because I'm
No.
Bret Hart.
This was during when I think the main reason is when they had the Hart Foundation as a group, and he was really a crybaby.
Yeah.
And DX really started to get going.
Yeah.
That was after
This was
WrestleMania.
when they got started.
Yeah.
That was after
WrestleMania 13.
Stone Cold and Bret Hart.
That was
right?
after 13.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
I feel like that's where it all began. Like if Stone Cold would have won that match, I don't think any of that would have happened. I don't think we would have saw crybaby Bret.
No, if you go back, Bret won the match, but
Yeah.
Bret Hart really didn't win the match because everybody remembers Stone Cold bleeding and passing out, and that's the reason he.
Here's what happened.
Oh.
Bret won the match, but Stone Cold won the fans.
That's right. He got
and
over.
That's what happened.
Yep, he got
It was
over.
kind of like Jake Roberts when he was supposed to fight Hogan for the title back in the day, and he said the reason I didn't was the fans liked me too much as the heel, and it was all about baby faces at that time.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. All right.
Yeah, they would never.
And that's where that Bret Hart came into play because of the fans, because he was always that guy with the fans. He was John Cena. He was Hulk Hogan.
Okay. All right. Well.
Number 7, I agree with this. He should probably be higher. The Miz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all I'm going to say.
Real world.
Well, his WrestleMania 27 run, stuff like that too.
Yeah.
My stunt devil is better than me.
Hey,
Yeah.
his stunt double actually made he talked about the Miz during the Miz segment. He's like, man, you complain all the time. Don't you think it's time to move on? He even said that about the Miz.
Yeah, well, we'll talk about them more. Number 6, Raven. No question.
Yeah, no
he
question.
should be up there in top 10.
Maybe this is just because I'm
What?
remembering the Raven from ECW.
Yeah.
He
He
wasn't
cried a lot in ECW.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Listen, when we take crybabies, we don't actually mean crying. We mean complaining about everything.
Complaining,
And that's
okay.
all Raven ever did.
See, the only thing I think of Crybabies, I just think of Christian because he literally did it in the ring.
Yeah.
Really?
Like, I don't consider complaining about
Really?
everything because if that's the case, Hogan should be on this list
Really?
because behind the
Really?
oh come on,
Really?
Miz.
No, I mean, really?
What?
Really? I'm just saying, really? Come on, dude.
Is that complaining?
No, think about when does the Miz actually cry? You never. He's more really.
Yeah, he does. He cries.
No, he's no, he doesn't cry. He's more really.
Yeah.
Over and over again.
But that's just an annoying phrase. Is that really?
Come on, dude.
I
Get
got
it
two
straight.
stunt doubles over here.
I love it. It's some priz.
Something.
Some priz.
I
Some
don't-
priz.
Like I feel like you guys are trying to say some present and you just forgot the end part.
Oh, you
So
got
you're
me
like-
some presents?
See?
No, but again, Raven deserves to be on the list. All that dude ever did was complain and cry about everything, about how he wasn't getting a shot or he didn't get whatever.
That was mostly in WCW though, right?
right. Well, he did it in ECW too.
Oh well. I don't know. I think he was better in ECW. Than
Oh, come on, man. We got to get through this list, man. I'm ready to go, man.
I know you are.
I'm bringing the fire today to some
He
people.
is bringing the fire. I have to admit.
Mike, you got anything to add?
My belt buckle's too tight.
Whoa, his belt buckle's too tight. All right.
That figures.
gotta get one of those loosened belts.
Number 5
The
is
extenders.
number 5 is Chris Jericho. Definitely
Yeah.
WCW.
Yep.
That's all I got to say.
That yeah.
When he did and they showed it on the video when he did the conspiracy thing in Washington D.C.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Don't you boo me.
The 1,004 holes also.
That was the best.
Number 4, I hate having him up here. Michael Cole.
Why?
I hate having. He's an announcer,
But
I
he
don't like-
complained.
so does every other manager in the history of wrestling. It's Michael Cole. I didn't like this whole period of Michael Cole anyway because
Yeah.
he was horrible.
No one did.
I know. I was just saying.
Even his coal miners didn't like it.
I think it's too high up. I mean, you don't tell me Jericho's a better crybaby than he was.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
So I mean, Raven. Anyway, we'll talk about that in a minute.
Yeah.
Number 3, Stephanie McMahon. Yeah, has to.
Yeah.
Okay.
And she's great at it. God, is she great at it. Like, Stephanie to me is like her dad. Whatever she does with segments like that, it turns out golden. It turns out golden.
They say
what you want to, but it's golden.
They say the Stephanie McMahon now is not so much of a crybaby.
No.
And
Because
but-
she, back when she was in the Attitude Era,
But she was the $1 million princess.
yeah, exactly.
Loved it.
I mean, she's the boss now.
Yeah.
Everybody
Yeah.
knows that. It's different.
Yeah.
Number 2 to me is the ultimate crybaby. This guy should be number 1 on every list. Kurt Angle. There's no question.
Yeah.
Kurt Angle should be number 1, dude.
Your guy talked a lot about him, by the way.
Who?
Bo Dallas.
He sure did because he's an American hero.
Yeah.
But I mean, just like today, Bo is a hero, and back
Bo
then
is
Kurt
a
Angle
hero.
was.
Go ahead and say it, JP. I'll let you
He's
say
a
it
Bo-ro.
since you
He's a Bo.
are never here.
What?
I can't even get close to that, man.
can't?
No, I won't even debate
Wow.
why he's not an American hero. I won't even debate why he's not an American hero because it's not worth my time.
Well, look, he's like the Simon Dean of today. He
Okay?
inspires people.
Prime example, when you have to pair your career to Simon Dean, it's time to pack it in, son.
Especially when you have to make